Hi, girls.
At 2, Judas.
No, it's me, Rose. So you two found out about this thing, too, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, let me give you a little friendly advice. You're wasting your time. Because that $1,000 prize is going to be mine. When I was younger, I was known as the dancing fool.
How old were you when they dropped the dancing part?
Yowza, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 13th Annual Jefferson Hospital Heart Charity Dance Marathon. Yes, sir. One word of caution before we begin. Contrary to what some folks thought last year, this marathon is not part of the cardiac rehabilitation program here at the hospital. So, if any of you toe tappers have more than 30% blockage, we implore you to leave the dance floor at this time. All right now, let's let the dance marathon begin. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Blanche, you're not going to believe this.
What?
I just twisted my ankle. I'm not going to be able to dance.
No, you have to.
I can't believe you forced me to dance all night in pain. I mean, if you win, you said you were going to take all the money. What do I get out of this evening? Let's samba.
Gentlemen, our charity dance marathon is now entering its 7th hour. Let's give our contestants a great big hand.
Hi, girls. How are you holding up? Oh, fine. Just doing fine.
Terrific.
You know, this reminds me of the big dance back in St. Olaf to kick off Pretzel Week. My Uncle Gunther after the great beer nut shortage of 29.
Foul! Send a judge over here. This woman is trying to put us to sleep.
You're just exhausted and you're trying to blame it on me.
Exhausted? I'll show you who's exhausted. Maestro, how about something with a little octane?
Okay, little lady. All right, boys, take it away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
For heaven's sake, go on.
No, Dave, I better do this by myself. You might get hurt. 3, 4.
Let's get into these Reddit comments, shall we?
Of course Peter lies about his sobriety. To me he gives off Coke nose vibes. It's why he gets so aggressive about it. Let's get into these Reddit comments, shall we? I'm going to say something that might not be too popular. But the way he is so defensive when his sobriety is brought up. I wouldn't be surprised if he was using Ambien. Thou who protests too much. Usually guilty. I was just thinking that that's how he sleeps during the day while he stays up all night. And then he wakes up in time to sit outside and vlog until Alexth gets home. I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. That picture of him and Alexth in front of the advertisement for alcohol? That is something nobody on his soapbox would ever do. And then I keep repeating the pharmacy story. He made such a big deal out of a painkiller that the pharmacist offered for him to sit there and take it and spend the day in the pharmacy with them. Why would you need a painkiller if you were well enough to sit up in a pharmacy while the pharmacist babysits you while they are working and dealing with other patients? There is so many holes in all of his stories. That pharmacist story seemed like such BS. He's been sober for 30 years. Can't he take a pain pill without a chaperone? When he's in actual pain, it never sat right with me. That story was so over the top. They have other patients and they are times pharmacists need privacy with those patients. And they are going to babysit 50-year-old man? Never. That's loitering. I would rather be home, curled up in bed, than sitting with a painkiller that isn't going to help him that much. His stories are so dramatic and he's always the center of his own attention. And this is on a side note, why on earth does Peedur have gay teen love on his Pinterest account? Well, I think we know the answer to that now, do we? Oh dear, let's get into these Reddit and guru gossip comments for dearest old lazy Peedur shall? And for the love God, he doesn't have anxiety. He definitely sleeps more than he says he does. Well, we knew it would be a matter of time. He's been Googling in his vlog videos for weeks, now he's reading to his audience in today's drama video. Lazy as fuck. You have to watch it to appreciate my post today. Well, second thought, don't waste your precious time. He's pathetic. Just plain lazy. I turned it off as I feel ashamed of myself for even tuning in. I wonder if he can refer me to his dynamic therapist so I can work through my shame issues. He is supremely culturally illiterate for having a large-ish drama channel. He was basically clickbaiting for views on a topic he had no idea about and was immediately way over his head, relying on all his old tricks. That video was a disaster. Oof, super low views. He's going to go right back to talking about Jeffree Star and Raw Beauty Christie. He can't even manage to have a thought these days without Googling it, and then he doesn't believe Google. It's painful to witness another video where he can't get anything right. This is why he sticks to his fave 5. Also, was it weird that he typed up pages to read from about this? It just seemed weird to me with that and the topic. He comes off creepy to me with a lot of things. More hilarious comments on Peedur's Cardi B's WAP challenge video. LMAO, you just made my day. So cringe. I'm sure locally well-known Dr. Monn is so proud. You just know he was praying Peedur would go through with the move to Colorado after Mummy died. That would have been good riddance of this embarrassing ass of a joke, at least locally. But alas, Alexth barely smiled at him and here we are ick. Change of plan, Dr. Monn just ignores him anyway. Wise decision, daddy. It's so sad. It was sad then. Sad now. It will always be sad. Cringe and sad. Yikes, at least he was moving. I thought that too. Plus panting. He's supposedly such a talented dancer too, as is Alexth. For more hilarity, see his early 2020 TTs. These two have such a high opinion of themselves and their abilities. Imagine being out and about and witnessing this. He hasn't changed much and this was so long ago. But I decided to share if people did not see this. And this is the fella that gives advice to creators. And wants to be taken seriously. Gosh, I need to wash my eyes now. I was hoping to never see him again. He's really lost his mind, hasn't he? I mean, it's just completely gone, and this is the part where 5150 comes in. Surprised Peedur was able to slow down and speed up his video clips. The most editing I've seen from him. Horrifying. He filmed this during a vlog. He was recovering from that back pain episode he had that was so painful for him. I'm sure I'm remembering correctly, because I was horrified. Nobody recovering from some kind of back situation would or should do that. I remember thinking at the time that he was either really stupid or lying about his back. Oh yes, crying about how it wasn't his time to go, his team of doctors working so closely to restore him to health. What a laugh. Guys, leave your comments down below.
Ass pussy, bring a bucket and a mop. Put this wet ass pussy, give me everything you got. Put this wet ass pussy, not from the top, make it drop. That's a wet ass pussy, now get a bucket and a mop. That's a wet ass pussy, I'm fucking pop.
Like they say in the scriptures, pride goeth before the fall, and he can somehow, it's a very beautiful thing he does. He goes to Alcoholics Anonymous and he says, right in front of them, he says, he goes in front of a whole room full of people and he says, I am an alcoholic, which I know does not sound that anonymous. I didn't name the group, but sounds like the exact opposite of anonymous. Whatever. Like, to me, the alcoholics that, the anonymous alcoholics, to me, would be like you guys. I don't fucking know. I can't tell, But once you tell a whole church basement full of people, your cover's pretty well blown. But anyways, it still requires a lot of... The only thing they seem to be anonymous about, from the way I can gather it, is they won't tell you their last names.
Two cafe latte supremos. No, thank you.
I ordered all the fixins. You got all the fixins.
But I don't eat bacon because of the nitrates.
No problem. They're artificial. They're made out of soy.
They really look out for your health here, don't they?
Gives me an excuse not to shake hands with people.
Oh, how delightfully eccentric. You must meet my brother Niles. Oh, Niles, you must be telling the truth because you're such a slave to your ethics that even the slightest transgression would cause your nose to bleed. I remember your 4th birthday party. Grandmother took us to the park, ride the carousel, and I made all the little children wait while you wiped off your painted pony. I've forgotten what a weird little person you are.
This fruit nut muffin contains a number of things I don't care for. Currants, a husk of something. Away, wrinkly thing.
Oh, you've got to have your reasons. It's my ethics. It's my integrity. It's my allergies. Well, that's it. I'm never getting my hopes up again.
Did I do it again? I'm sorry, Fraser. It seems I'm suffering through a bout of narcolepsy.
Good Lord.
It's a reaction to stress. It's my way of escaping the frustration of the whole ugly mess.
Within seconds, Yvonne began purring so loudly my allergies kicked in.
What are you doing here?
The minute I got within 10 feet of the hay for the manger scene, my allergies kicked in. I think I left my nasal spray here.
Please, I'm terribly sorry. It was just I was so insecure about even coming to this luncheon at all. Wait a minute. You just scratched your ear. You were at the library, too.
I most certainly was not.
The only thing that makes you sneeze and scratch your ear is your parchment mite allergy.
You remember the insect situation at the cabin?
Good Lord, Niles, not this bug phobia of yours.
It's not a phobia. The mosquitoes up there are huge.
And there's a ton of muffins if anybody wants one.
Oh, not for me. I have some problems with allergies.
Really? Well, these are just wheat germ, oat bran, and carob.
Oh, well, throw in a sea scallop. You can call the paramedics right now.
I wish you'd start seeing someone about this bug phobia of yours.
It is not a phobia. I have a healthy fear of our natural predators. It's us versus them, and frankly, I'm starting to wonder just whose side you're on.
I just need to find a way to throw a scare into them.
Have you tried turning into a bat?
I would love, but most grown men don't share your fear of tiny creatures.
No, if I were you, I would be careful about bandying about the word vain, Mr. $250 haircut.
I have problem follicles.
You know, I have a feeling that this may be the root of your fear of authority figures. Listen, Niles is terribly allergic to cumin.
Oh, dear. I knew about the scallops and the nutmeg. The oat bran, wheat germ, carob, parchment mites.
Yes, I know. He tried wearing an allergy tag, but his neck was too weak to support it.
I seem to recall reading a fascinating paper of yours recently. Oh, yes, it was probably the one about phobias. Oh, can't sit.
It'll be the best Christmas we ever had.
Look, I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh, no, Niles, that's your pine rash. You're too close to the tree.
I'm annexing the dermatologist's office next door, and in a cheap irony, my skin is breaking out.
Your spackle allergy again?
I'm covered with tiny bumps. It's worse than the summer we added the breakfast nook to the treehouse.
Once again, I am the toast of the second grade. Oh, the kids loved it when it was over. They all ran out and gave me and Eddie big hugs.
Oh, well, Dad, then you might just want to consider having that uniform cleaned. Kids that age are always carrying germs. God knows what you picked up.
And they even have some of the same mannerisms.
Yeah. And Leland and Niles are both allergic to rose hips and Jerusalem artichokes. Weird, huh?
I must cancel our squash game tomorrow.
Don't you hear that?
Yes, now that you mention it, I do. It's sort of like a nervous tic of some kind. I wonder what could be causing it.
Well, let's see. You do have a baby on the way. Perhaps your incessant jabbering is just a way of distracting yourself from this life-changing event. Okay, go ahead, Niles.
Oh, she put her fingers in my ears.
I understand. Yeah.
But I'm just about to interview this stripper, and I have no idea what to ask. I'm already developing some sort of aversion-based mouth dryness as we speak.